Hi there, I'm Taylor with American Solutions for Business. As the senior merchandiser on this project, I'd like to walk you through all the details included in our latest collection. As always, the custom box is so important to point out as a true product because it does help elevate your branding and marketing experience and message. So just remember, we can always customize based on size, artwork, whatever you need. Now, our summer collection is themed stars, stripes, and sunshine. I absolutely love this direction because it's such an exciting celebration of all of those summer activities that we have ahead. So the aesthetic of this specific design is really meant to show off those classic, nostalgic Americana vibes that we remember from past summers. Really just that kind of sunshiny, bright, warm feeling that we love about the summer months. Our first product out of the box is this washed pigment dyed trucker cap. So as you can see, it's a nice unstructured 6-panel cap. We have this nice mesh on the back and then a little adjusting snap back on the back here. And we went with a classic embroidery decoration. This really just feels so comforting and nostalgic, but keep in mind that this hat would also look really, really nice with a custom patch on there. I love a good hat, especially in this industry, because we can completely customize it based on your color or style needs. We can also decorate essentially anywhere on that cap and truly make it your own. Next up is our 18-ounce Sienna tumbler. Couple features that really stand out here. We have a flip top lid with a spill resistant top. I would also maybe stick a straw in here if you have some iced beverages, but this is great for this time of year because it's double-walled stainless steel tumbler, so it's going to keep drinks hot or cold for hours and hours. Then we have a screw up top lid here. This is always handy when you're using for iced beverages. You can just stick it right in there. But the true star of the show for this product is the decoration. This is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see here, this is laser engraved all the way around the entire piece, and it's completely seamless. So you can really take that artwork and elevate it. It's not just about putting a logo on a product, it's about telling that brand story, and the more space that you have to do that in a really elegant way just helps take this to the next level. Here is our custom notepad. So hopefully you can kind of see it in the light a little bit here, but we have more of a subtle watermark up top and then some bolder print at the bottom. Great for a call to action or contact info there. But it's so important not to forget about printed items when you're looking at your full merchandising plan. This is a great item to use as a leave behind or a desk item, also really helpful for onboarding new employees and just keeping around the office. Now, if we include a custom note pack, of course, we need to include something to write with. So I'm going to start with the packaging that this item comes in first. For something smaller like a pen item, using a packaging piece like a pen pillow pack can really help elevate that experience, and it expands the room that you have to tell that brand story. So whether it's including a QR code, call to action, contact information, maybe it's your website or an additional message that you wanted to add, this is such a nice piece to completely boost your perceived value on that gift. This is the Phoenix Monochrome Softie pen, and just showing you up close here, this is an absolutely beautiful writing instrument. So we have the branding on the body of that pen, but one thing that I really want to point out is the detail in the monochroming. So we have blue up top and all of those little details that might classically be maybe a silver or gold or rose gold. It really follows the color of the pen itself and just gives it such a classic, sleek look that's still a little bit unique because you're not quite used to seeing something like this. But it's a really nice soft touch that just feels high value and high perception. This next one is one of my favorites in this collection because it's so unexpected. This is the custom wrist wrap. So as you can see, we have nice customization in the fabric part of the wrap. Then we have a nice leatherette patch here, and then the hardware where you can just snap it into some key rings. This is a product that you might not start out by thinking, hey, I need a custom wrist wrap to keep my keys, But once you have it, you realize how functional and how well it fits into everyday life. So this is something that you should consider for any market where keys are involved. So we're talking automotive, handing it out to, somebody who maybe buys their new vehicle. It might be for the education market. So whether it's to students who are in student housing or staff who maybe have keys on hand. Also really great for real estate agents as well as just the retail space in general. Next up is our all over charging cable. This is a nice heavy duty piece that will keep you powered up all summer. We have 3 output options, so you can always keep your devices charged. And then here we have some nice subtle branding where it splits off. But this is really, really smart to push out at this time of year, not only because we can always use an extra power cable. I swear I can never find it when I want one. But this is perfect to keep either at your desk or in your home, but also think about those summer activities, maybe keeping it on the boat or in the camper or those road trips. This is something that's going to offer high return on investment because of that continued use. Now, is this next product as functional as the last? Probably not, but it is fun and whimsical, and it's one of my favorites. I'm so excited to talk about. This is the Magic Fill water balloons. These are a single use. I'll get into it in just a second here, but we do have the branded logo up top. You can add any of your branding, your messaging, even some directions. However, we do have directions on the package itself. So if you're not familiar, I know that this type of product has gotten pretty popular in the retail space as kind of a game and children's item, but this can be applied to a lot of different engagements here. So I'm just gonna pull this out and you'll see we have all these empty water balloons which are tied to the ends of these straw pieces here. So you just put this into the end of your garden hose, fill it up until these guys are about the size of a tennis ball, and just remove them, and you are all set for a water balloon fight. So this is single use, but keep in mind that this is going to be perfect for those children's activities, but also think about company picnics and parades and other community events that you have going on. It's just a great, fun, kind of whimsical way to incorporate product and experience. Next up, this is such a cool item and we need to talk about it because I could see where maybe at first it's not super self-explanatory. We did include a few directions on the front to just kind of help you out here, but these are custom static window clings. And it's going to look like they are all backwards, as you see kind of like this milky white top. But what I want to show you here is that as you peel this off, you'll reveal the other side is printed correctly and facing out. So these window clings can be any shape or size. They can say just about anything. We'll completely customize with your art and your messaging. But this is meant to be stuck on the inside of a window. So imagine that you're in a vehicle or an office space. This is something that it's not going to be out there in the elements. You'll stick it inside and then you'll see the milky part from the opposite way, but anybody who's outside of that window will see the message perfectly from the outside. And lastly, we have the Poly Rich t-shirt here. So soft and cozy and comfortable. Also, we have some great heathering in here. You can kind of see that a little bit more subtly. We have a lot of color options in this particular style. Whether or not you want to go with more of a heathered look or a solid look, that is certainly an option. And then this decoration on the front, we have this screen printed star stripes and sunshine to really just pull the entire collection together. And that's our summer collection themed stars, stripes, and sunshine. Be sure to reach out and let's get started on your next project.